right, so we are now going to be going over refunds and concerns. So we're going to pop back into our learning center. So there are two important steps when refunding. So step one, refunding the actual payment. This is the step that returns the funds to the client. And then step number two, updating the sale. This is important to ensure that you will have accurate numbers for your reports. So we are going to go to how to process full refunds. And so there are two important steps. First step is to refund the actual payment. We've already talked about this. Second step is to return the funds. Oh, wait, this is the step that returns the funds to your clients. The next step is to update the sale. This step is important to ensure that you will have accurate numbers for your report. So we're going to go ahead and open this and give it a watch.
We will go over process pay. There are two important steps when processing refunds. The first step is to refund the actual payment. This is a step that returns the funds to your client. The next step is to update the sale. This step is important to ensure that you will have accurate numbers for your reports. Let's get started. In this sale, we will be processing a full refund for $120. On the sale screen, select the sale and click on the button right beside the payment, then select View Details. This will load the payment screen. Once you're here, click on the button on the top right corner and select Refund. It will automatically show the full amount here. We'll need to click Refund to complete the process. Once successful, your client should see their refund back on their account between 3 to 5 business days, depending on their bank. Now that we've processed the actual refund, we will need to update the sale. Again, this step is important to ensure that your reports are accurate. Go back to the original sale, click on the button on the top right corner, and select Void. Click Confirm, and that's it. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our customer success team.
All right, so we went through how to refund and then also how to void the sale properly. Let's make sure we didn't miss any information. We're just going to pop through. All right, we refunded, blah, 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 blah. And then updating the original sale. All right, great. All right, so once confirmed, the sale will then be marked as voided and won't be included in any sales or payments reports. So it is definitely important that we do void that sale after it has been refunded. All right. So how to process partial refunds. There are two important steps when processing. Oh, we're going to be reading the same thing over and over again. All right. So we're going to pop through here. Since we watched the video, we're just going to scroll through and it's the same process. You're just going to click those three little dots. It's going to load the payment details, tap on the three little dots again and click refund. And then you're going to enter the amount to be refunded. So in this instance, we are not going to refund the total amount. So you can see the total amount was $130 and we're only wanting to refund $75. You'll click refund and then it'll tell you refund has been successful. And then of course you want, this time it's a little different. We're not going to be avoiding the sale. So after successfully refunding the payment, you will need to update the original sale to make sure your reports match. So select the sale that needs to be partially refunded, then tap on the three dots button and select reopen. So you see this one's different. We're not voiding it, but we're going to reopen it. So once you do that, you will modify the price to reflect the refunded amount. For example, we're doing a partial refund of $75. So we need to adjust the price from the original of $130 to the updated price of $55. So you'll tap go to payments to go to the next screen. and then select other and enter any additional notes into the system. If you're voiding a sale for a refund and you want to process a refund for your credit card processor, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that part. All right. So the next portion we're going to talk about is product returns. So this is going to explain the process of a product return in Mangomint and refunding through a credit card or cash. And also make note, this does not actually refund the payment. If you need to refund the payment, also please be sure to do that. This is just going to talk about how to return a product so that it goes back into our inventory properly. So how to process product returns. So you're going to go to sales and then click on new checkout. I know this may seem a little weird, but go with me here. So then you are going to select the client that purchased the product and add the product that you are going to return. Once you have done that, you're going to click on this little drop down arrow. Whenever that drop down comes down, you are going to change the quantity to -1 to make sure that this goes back into our inventory properly. And then since we do pay by commission, we want to make sure that whoever sold this product, we want to make sure their name is right here as well. And then once you click go to payments, then you will use the other button and enter any additional notes in the system to close the sale. And then if it was a cash payment, of course, you would use cash. You would use the cash option. And then you can see, like if you go to reports, you'll see that it's negative. And then also in inventory, you'll see that there was a change if you did it properly. All right, so next, how to void a sale. So again, voiding does not actually refund the payment. This step is to update your sales records and reports in Mangomint. So the reason why you would want to void a sale in Mangomint is so that your sales and other payment reports have the correct information that matches your actual payments. So voiding the entire sale, from the sales screen, select the sale you want to void. Click on the little more button dots and select void. So they've clicked on Angela King as an example. Click on the 3 little dots and then hit void. Once confirmed, the sale will then be marked as voided and won't be included in any sales or payment reports. You can see here that it has been voided. So avoiding a single payment. Again, this does not actually refund the actual payment. Remember this, whenever you're voiding, it is to update the sales records and reports. So select the sale in your sales screen, click on the more button and choose the reopen action, which will allow you to modify the sale. So our 3 little dots, then you're going to click reopen. Then you are going to use the go payments button to view the payments on the sale. So we're going to click go to payments. And then you want to identify the payment that you want to mark as voided. Click on the little more button next to it and choose void. So here we want to void this $27.50. You're going to click the 3 little dots, click mark as void. Once confirmed, the payment will show up as voided within the sale. Now select on the back arrow in the upper left to go back to the sale details. All right, so we have finished out our refunds and returns section. Next, we are going to head to tips and gratuity. So I will see you soon.